range of equipment. So we've got modular cooking, like you see here, horizontal stuff, flat tops, griddles, grill, induction, gas, fryers, pasta machines. We've got the cook and chill, the combi oven, the blast chiller, the pressure braising pan, and then we also have refrigeration, food prep, dishwashers, and we have high-speed cooking. We've got a panini press there, and it cooks sandwiches in 60 seconds as opposed to 8 minutes.
Wow.
So we're going to focus on the Skyline, the combi oven and blast chiller mostly. We got 3 different models of combi oven, 1 model of blast chiller. So the first is the Premium S. This has a boiler. This is the top of the line. This has automatic programs, many special functions, a lambda sensor that measures real-time humidity and adjusts based on the product itself. So this is great for hotels, restaurants, sports and leisure, business canteens, like employee cafes. The next step down is the Skyline Pro S. We've got no boiler in this, it's boilerless. It's got the touch screen, and you can save your own programs. It doesn't have the automatic cooking though. It's got, you know, for someone who doesn't need all the bells and whistles of that, or they just don't want a boiler, they want something boilerless. This is great for hospitals, supermarkets, restaurants. We've got a full range of this as well. And the last one, the lowest model, Skyline Pro, that's the one you see here. This is manual push buttons. The others are touch screens like this, like you see on the app. So this is really great for someone like bars and cafes. Anyone that's upgrading from a regular convection oven, but they want the improved accuracy, they want the insulation, they want the better cooking that comes with combi ovens, and they want that water as well. So they can do steaming, they can do combi mode, but they don't necessarily need a full-blown Premium S or Pro S with the touch screen and all those bells and whistles. Lastly, we've got our blast chiller. Our blast chiller is the strongest blast chiller in its class, pound for pound, next to any manufacturer. So our unit has a larger compressor than anyone else that will chill more product in a faster amount of time, pound for pound. So these are really awesome. They also, they freeze, deep freeze, chill. They have a light hot setting. So this will go up to 100 degrees, so you can proof or even thaw as well. So here's kind of the range and dimensions. We make everything from 6-pan, 10-pan, 20-pan, and we make that in a hotel pan size like this or full sheet tray size. Same thing for blast chillers. We have 6-pan, 10-pan, half size and full size. We've got roll-in models and pass-through models for the roll-in as well. We got different mounting solutions as far as an open base, a closed base, a closed base, a stacking kit, and with the smaller units, we can even stack a combi oven on top of the blast chiller. We call that the Tower of Power. It's really great for independent restaurants, for maybe an off-site location at a resort or a hotel that just has space for one oven. That's something really great. So next up, one thing we've got is the Sky Duo. So I'm just turning on this chiller. We'll do these cookies in the chiller in a second. But what Sky Duo is, this is on our top Premium S. It's the ability for the oven and the blast chiller to talk to each other. So we've got a hub up there that all of this equipment is connected to this hub. It's reading data, like what temperature the oven is, what's going on in the blast chiller. The Speedy Light over there also has Wi-Fi capability. So what the Sky Duo is on our top line model is it allows us to proof in the blast chiller 5 minutes before the blast chiller is finished cooking. The oven will come on ready to bake, preheating. Same thing in reverse. If you're making poached shrimp in here and you need to chill it down for shrimp cocktail, you can have the shrimp cycle turn on in the blast chiller immediately after. So that's something really cool and unique. The next next thing I want to talk about is ergonomics. So we are global ISO standard certified for ergonomics. It's the same company that does Ducati, Ferrari, any kind of sports car that has an ergonomic certification. This is the same certification. They hooked up all of our chefs to the musculoskeleton device to measure their movements, measure the stress points, and they did everything they could to eliminate those points to meet this standard. So you can grab this handle from here if you're short, you can grab it here if you're tall, you can open it with your elbow, you can open it this way, same thing on the blast stroke. You can grab it from any position you like. The screen is made in a fashion where it's the optimum height. For someone who's tall like me, it's directly in my vision. For someone short, it's directly in their vision as well. So all of those things mean reduced stress on employees. This is really great for consultants. You know, grocery stores love this because it means less workman comp claims for them. And for the chefs, you know, it's just easier on your body when you're working 12 or 14 hours a day. I pick up a pan and I put it straight in. There's no lugging around and weaving back and forth. Robustness. 80% of any possible failure in this oven has a backup solution. So in a competitor Combi oven, you might see the error that says boiler failure, boiler alert, cooking impossible. If that happens, you're shut down completely. You can't cook anything and the chef is screwed for service. With our unit, every single thing that can fail, 80% of those things have a backup solution. So if this was a boiler Combi and the boiler failed, you could go to water injection for up to 3 days until a certified service agent can come out and fix the problem. So that's something really awesome. OptiFlow. This is our new fan system. So they developed this in Italy to basically cook as even as possible. They cooked off thousands of pounds of short crust pastry until we were the most even across all brands. And this also really helps when you're doing stuff that is seared or crispy. Well, we can really evacuate a lot of moisture outside of the cavity. We get a really nice sear or air fry on the oven. In our top of the line models, we've got some special cycles. We've also got them on the blast chiller. We've got low temperature cooking to increase yields. We've got food safe control to pasteurize to an F factor. If you're in an institutional setting, we've got proofing, sous vide. On the blast chiller, we've got a yogurt cycle, sushi and sashimi cycle for killing the Amazakis. We've got yogurt functions to make your own homemade yogurt. We got different types of programmability. So this is huge for labor saving. This is huge for operating at a consistent standard. This is one of the really great things to be able to program a very specific spec into the oven and achieve that every time. So Plan and Save is the ability to put in all of the items you're going to cook today, and then you press that refresh button. It's going to rearrange everything in the most efficient, logical solution. So all of your low temperature stuff first, then all your medium stuff, and then all of your high stuff. So that way, there's no downtime heating up and cooling in the oven, and you're cooking everything with the least amount of energy possible. Skyhook, this is the ability to set a favorite screen. So if you're with a chain customer, or if you don't want the guys to be messing with fan speed 4, this, that, the other, you can set your own programs, your own icons, and have this be your home screen. So you just have the 6 buttons: meatloaf, cleaning, French fries, whatever you like. My Planner is the ability to schedule programs, cleanings, reminders. If you need to put the potatoes in every day at 1 p.m., you can schedule an alarm that says, put the potatoes in. And then the help QR code. So if you don't know how to use the oven, we've got a QR code where you can select that, and you can select the QR code, and it'll bring you to our website. It'll show you how to do everything, videos, how-tos, anything of that nature. So what I want to show you is these cookies. So if we try to eat cookies right away, you won't be able to touch these, you won't be able to pick them up. If I try to pick them up with a spatula, they're completely mush. You can't eat them. So So I'm going to put them in the blast chiller for just 1 or 2 minutes, just long enough for them to set, so we can eat them right away. The next thing I want to talk about is energy savings. The ovens are Energy Star certified. You can go to their website. You can see and compare the energy usage from us versus any other oven. The blast chiller, while it's not energy certified, we see about 20% efficiency over competitors for energy usage. This here is talking about our one simple concept. We have matching ovens and blast chillers. You don't need to reorient the pan. So other manufacturers, you pull it out of the oven, you turn the pan sideways, and then you put it in the chiller. You have to do that 20 times. That's really annoying. It takes a lot of labor, and it just takes a long time. It's really inefficient. We've also got rolling racks for banqueting that you can put plates directly on. We've also got rolling racks to just roll this into the oven, take it out, roll it into the blast chiller. We got the One Connected app that Terry is going to show you later. It's going to show you the real-time readings from the oven, the blast chiller, and on location. And then we've also got automatic cleaning cycles. So we've got dry detergent and a built-in descaler that de-lines your machine every time, and that'll automatically clean the Combi oven. The next thing is, this is a huge advantage. So any kind of piece of equipment that comes in contact with water gets destroyed by the impurities of the water. So that's coffee machines, that's Combi ovens, that's steamers, anything that has water needs to be treated or filtered. So with every purchase of our oven included is a reverse osmosis system with 3 filters on it. So when you're comparing different prices, you know, this is a $2,000 value that comes for free with every oven. Other manufacturers might say you don't need it, but it's a lie. Pretty much everything that needs water needs filtration. And so that comes included with all of our models. We'll also give you 1 month free of chemicals. So we have the option to do a site inspection. You can do your own install, or you can purchase an Electrolux professional installation. Then, with every oven, we have a startup where a certified service agent will confirm everything is hooked up correctly. Then after that, me or someone else on my team will go out and do a chef training for up to 4 hours. So we can do menu and recipe development, or we can just work with the staff to figure out how to use the oven until everyone feels comfortable with it. And then the speed delight. So that unit over there, it's a high-speed sandwich press that uses 3 types of heat. We've got the heat from the contact of the top plate. We've got the radiant heat through the quartz glass. We've got 2 1050-watt microwaves. So that's EPA 202 certified, so we don't need a hood system. We can make a sandwich in 60 to 90 seconds in there. We can also do to-go containers with heat-sealed lids, or we can do to-go bags with sandwiches already made.